You want to buy Axelar's AXL tokens, but the centralized exchanges like Coinbase only allow you to buy a wrapped version, the wAXL token. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to convert that wrapped AXL into AXL using the satellite bridge and how to get that money from your Metamask over into your Keplr wallet. The first thing we need to do is make sure that your Metamask can see this wrapped Axelar token that's in there. And so I did an internet search for the wAXL contract address, and then you want to make sure to always click on an official link from the network. So they have a blog post called What is Wrapped AXL? And I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and find right here, Ethereum AXL is ERC20. And so that's what we got over at Coinbase. So I'm going to click on the docs, and it's going to send me to their contract addresses for the mainnet. And I'm going to scroll all the way down here. This is the easiest way to do it, I find. For assets, you just click Ethereum, and then we want to know the wrapped AXL contract address, and there it is right there. So I'm going to click this little copy button, and I'm going to go up into my MetaMask. And I sent a little bit of ETH to this demo wallet before jumping on the computer here to film this video. And now, and I also sent the wrapped Axelar from Coinbase, but the wallet's not showing it because we haven't added the contract address. So I just copied it. I'm going to click import tokens, and then I'm going to hit custom token, and I'm going to paste the address right there. And you'll see that it shows up. So I'm going to hit add custom token, and you'll see I've got 850 in the wallet ready to go. So if we go back, you'll see I've got a little bit of ETH and 850 wrapped Axelar. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cruise over to satellite.money. So this is the main bridge. And we have the wAXL, which is the ERC20 version of the token. And we want to transfer it over to Axelar mainnet. So I hit this other drop down, and then I just scroll down. There's about 12 or 15 different networks right now that you can transfer to. I'm going to click Axelar, and I'm going to want to transfer this wrapped Axelar token, which is the ERC20. And I'm going to connect both my MetaMask and my Keplr wallets to the satellite bridge. So I click this connect wallet button up here. And first, I'm going to do MetaMask. And it says, you can see right there, it picks up the 850. And I'm going to click autofill down here for the Keplr. And before I do that, I'm going to go up here to the browser extension, click the Keplr box, and my other demo wallet's going to pop up. You'll see I've got 755 AXL already in this wallet. But what I want to do is just make sure that this network up here, the drop-down box, that I've chosen Axelar. And so you just scroll down the list, and there it is. All right, so now I'm going to click autofill. And it went ahead and filled my Axelar receiving address. And just to double check it, you'll see it ends FTCEN. And if I click up here, just to make sure, you'll see that it also ends FTCEN. You can see that right up there up top. And so what I am going to do is I'm going to hit max for the 850. I'm going to generate a deposit address for the bridge. And this is where Metamask is going to send the ERC20 AXL tokens to. So we send to the bridge converts them. Let's see what this little warning says. It says only send wrapped AXL. We already know about it. And we just added this contract address. And then this is where it's going to. And I'm going to hit confirm. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit send from Metamask. And then also you'll see here's the deposit address again right there. And it does cost 20.5 AXL to send through the bridge, which at current prices is around 13 bucks. So this is going to make sense for someone who has more than a few tokens. So I'm going to go ahead and hit send from Metamask down on the bottom, and Metamask is going to pop up and have me approve it. Computer's just chugging, going a little slow. Any second now. Here we go. So it's going to cost me 80 cents in Ethereum, it looks like. No problem. I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm. And it's on the way. So the bridge can take around 15 minutes, and I find it's usually at least 12 minutes. So what I'm going to do is pause this video, and then I'm going to come back in a few minutes, and we'll see what's cooking. Well, we're getting closer. I stepped away for probably about 12 minutes, and you can see right here on the bottom, current height is 63 blocks, and it's going to take somewhere between 64 and 96 blocks. The reason it takes this long is transactions need to be confirmed. We need to make sure that the person who sent the tokens to the bridge didn't then immediately send those tokens somewhere else, trying to pull a fast one on the bridge. And so it verifies that the funds are there. And then also, there is so much infrastructure that validators run behind the scenes. Right now, we're running a testnet validator. And if I'm not mistaken, we have the testnet validator and then 20 different light nodes underneath that. And so every single chain that Axelar connects to, the validator needs to run a light node for that blockchain to keep everything connected. So there's just a ton that goes on behind the scenes that most people just don't even think about. And that's why it costs 13 bucks to move your funds over. And that's why it takes 15 minutes. There's just a lot that goes on. Hopefully, over time, technology will improve, costs will come down, things will happen faster. But as of right now, that's where we're at. So right now we're at 69 blocks, and it could theoretically take another 25 blocks or so. So I'm going to step away for another minute, and then I will come back. All right, so a couple minutes later, I'm back, and we're right at around 15 minutes. And it says that the tokens are going to arrive in just a second, completing a transfer, and then it's done. So I should open up the Keplr, and I should go ahead and see, I forget how many tokens, close to 1,600 now. Let's see what we got. Yeah, 1584, there we go. And if we want to see the transaction on Etherscan, I can open my Metamask back up. And then I'll click on the activity once it opens. It's just going slow because there's the computer's cooking. So send AXL, there it is right there. I just click on that. I can view it in the Block Explorer. Click right there. And so it took 18 minutes total for the transaction to go through. And that's going to just depend on how busy the network is. The busier the network is, the longer it's going to take. And I guess before we go, for those of you who would be interested in staking your tokens, we open up the Keplr browser extension up here up top. And then all I have to do is click this stake button right here, and a new window is going to open up in the browser. That's the Axelar chain dashboard. And you'll see I've got the 1,584 tokens. And you can scroll down to see all the active validators, or you can type the validator's name you're looking for in this list. Hopefully it would be Atlas Staking. Currently, we are inactive. We're waiting to get into the active set. So we're right here. Since we're inactive, I'll just stake a couple of tokens just to show you how it works. But you click Manage, and then you click Delegate. The number of tokens you want to delegate, I'll just do 5. And then you click Delegate. It's going to ask you to approve it in your Keplr. I'll go ahead and hit Approve. And transaction went through. And now you'll see that I've got 5 AXL tokens staked with Atlas Staking. Like I said, hopefully we will be in the active set of validators and actually earning rewards soon. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I will leave a link down below to the conversion video for moving tokens from Coinbase, the wrapped Axelar tokens, over to Keplr on the Axelar Network into AXL tokens. And thanks so much. I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.